Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing this makeup look as a little tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'm quite new to this, so please be nice and I hope you like it. So now I've brushed my brows out with a spoolie, I'm going in with the NYX Tame & Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in shade Espresso using the Zoeva 317 brush. I did this pretty rough as I'm letting my eyebrows grow during lockdown and I cannot wait to get them threaded. So now I'm just going over with the PLOUISE base in shade 2 with the PLOUISE Mirror Mirror flat brush. I'm using a pat 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 technique to make sure I get full coverage so my eyeshadows really stand out and pop. Using a Morphe 222 brush and going in with my trusty Carnival palette, I'm using shade Liquor in my crease. Or Liqueur, I've watched so many videos and everyone says it different. Now I'm happy with that colour, I'm going in with a Zoeva 224 Luxe Define crease brush and just blending out any harsh lines. I actually changed palettes here. I used the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's and I used shade Burkina on a Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush and then just went back in with the Defined Crease 224 Zoeva brush and just blended it out really nicely. And just to make sure it was seamlessly blended, I took a clean MAC fluffy brush, I'm not sure what this is called, and just blended it out towards the end of my brows. I then went back in with shade Liquor and just darkened around the edges and the crease. Using the same Zoeva blending brush, I went back to the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival palette and used shade Shuffle and just put it above my brow bone just to make sure everything was blended nicely. This is what it looks like at the moment. Remember, trust the process. I'm taking my Acid Rain curved cut crease brush with the paint Blank Canvas to create my spotlight. I remember seeing this tip on a YouTube video somewhere. If you put a bit on your lid and then look up, it shows you where your crease is meant to be. So I know I said I would get better at angling my camera by the next video, but actually, I filmed this before I watched the first one back. When I was done with the cut crease, I took a flat brush, probably from Zoeva, I'm not sure, I can't see the name on it, and I took the colour Hush from the Carnival palette and just put it all over where I'd done that spotlight. So I'm going back to where I started using the Morphe 222 brush with shade Liquor from the Carnival palette and just blending the edges in. Here I took again Blank Canvas with one of the detailing brushes from the Acid Rain collection from PLOUISE and Mama Mitchell just to add some glitter above the spotlight to really make it pop. And before it sat, I used a clean brush and just wiped away that really annoying bit at the end. Then I used shade Hustle from the Carnival palette on that same detailed brush and just added it to where I applied the blank canvas. Once I was finished with my eyeshadow, I got the Maybelline Gel Black Pencil Eyeliner and applied it to both my waterlines. Now, not one bit of me doing my under eyeshadow was in the correct angle for this, but I just used the same colours as the top, Liquor and Shuffle, and blending them together over one another. Using the Maybelline Gel Liner on an Acid Rain angle brush, I attempted some wing eyeliner. Onto foundation now, I'm using L'Oreal True Match Foundation on a Morphe M462 brush and patting away. I'm using shade Honey and a different one, but I'm not sure what the other one's called because the shade's rubbed off, but these are my favourite foundations. They're super light, they don't feel heavy at all, and they're really nice and dewy. I say don't drag your brush and your product, but this is a super fluffy one and I'm using the end of the bristles just to move around the product. Using L'Oreal Infallible in shade Cashmere, I'm getting rid of those absolute non-Louis Vuitton bags under my eyes and highlighting my chin and down my nose and a bit on my forehead. And I'm patting this in using a Zoeva 103 Defined Buffer Brush. Going in with some cream contour now in C12.5 from Revolution and any other angled buffer brush. Using Zoeva 105 brush and Revolution banana powder, I'm baking my face. Now I used to use the benign one and to be honest with you I do prefer it. This one makes my face feel a little bit dry, but for the price it's really good and it's great coverage. And over my cream contour I'm using MAC Studio Fix powder in shade NW48 on a multitask Real Technique brush. One of my favourite things is blusher and I'm using NARS Roman Holiday. I'm actually using the same brush that I used the MAC Studio Fix just because I think it blends well and there wasn't too much left on the brush anyway. Highlighter time, I'm using Sinner from the Carnival palette on a Real Technique setting brush. So here's what we've got. I've put my Kika lashes on off camera as I still haven't mastered that yet, and I'm using Maybelline Push Up Mascara just to blend in my lashes. Disclaimer, I've actually used these eyelashes about 25 times. I think it's time I get some new ones. On to lips now, and for lip liner I'm using MAC Matte Antique Velvet A36 on a Morphe M416 brush, and I was so surprised with this brush. It was amazing. It's the first time I've used it and it was just so precise. After my liner was done, I went in with a Primark lipstick called Barely There and just buffed out with my finger and then blended with my brush until I was happy. Believe in yourself and trust the process. This is the finished look. I hope you like it and enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. I think that's what vloggers say, don't they? Anyway, if you try and recreate this look, be sure to send me a photo on Instagram.